What do you guys think? Seattle Seahawks, they're the favorite, right? You guys are rooting for them now? You're pulling when I say
Yes,
see, you say
this is a official Seahawks podcast now. I am so upset about what happened to the Buffalo Bills. That was such a crime.
And the fact that I think that if the starting quarterback of the winning team breaks their ankle on the fucking kneel down going into they should forfeit and give it to the other team because you know you do not have a shot in hell now of going to the Super Bowl. So just give it to Josh or let Josh be the quarterback for the Broncos. Fuck, do like a trade and then you go back to the Bills afterwards, but give the man a chance.
I don't know. I think he's excited to go home to Haley, and I don't blame him.
He's not losing.
He's not losing.
What is happening in the NFL though? Like all of a sudden these last few weeks, people's bones are being broken, ACLs are getting torn, and coaches are being fired left, right, and
that's because it's the end of the season, Kay. But I think the longer season, they've added the game, and the human body can only take so much punishment. Like that is a punishing sport they play.
They need to, like college football has done, they need to add a second bye week. If you're going to continue to add games like this, you need to have a second bye week. So, there should be one in the first quarter of the season, one in the back half. So,
scheduling nightmare, but make it happen. I saw Robert Kraft. He was saying just today, I heard him interviewed that they're looking at adding another regular season game, and every team is going to have to play one game internationally. And yeah, so it's going to be a scheduling nightmare, but you have to rest the players for an extra week. Otherwise,
yeah, or expand the roster, extra bye week. You've got to start doing.
No, screw that. I don't want shittier players. No, we've watered it down enough.
Well, listen, as Lions fans, we've had to deal with we had the most amount of missed games last season and the second amount of missed games this season due to injury. So we're used to just throwing in the fucking popcorn guy, put on some pads and get out there. So. I don't know. I think you expand the roster, figure something out, but it's kind of getting not fun.
All right. And how much money? Since we're going to be talking about gambling today, how much money would you have put down that the Lions would have hired? What's his name?
Yeah, I don't know either.
To be our offensive coordinator. You don't know either. You don't know who he is.
Something must have happened with Mike McDaniel because that plane seemed to have been on the runway. Like, Mike was interested in the job. Dan Campbell openly had said that he was interested in Mike McDaniel, and everything seemed to be ready to roll. He was going to be our offensive coordinator. Something must have happened behind closed doors.
Well, who's the offensive coordinator? I haven't even seen. I'm not paying any attention.
I can't think of his name off the top of my head. He was at the Arizona Cardinals. He was the head.
Drew Petzing.
Petzing.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah. But he was the head. He was the offensive coordinator for the Arizona Cardinals, known for their whirlwind blockbuster offense.
High-powered offense. Kyler Murray, he sure made him into a superstar once he put him on the bench.
Man.
Jacoby Brissett looked mediocre. Wow, I'm excited for you guys.
Yeah,
One pride.
No, it's a bummer. Kyler Murray, 2 inches taller than a Coca-Cola can.
So all of us would have put $0 down on that. Is that what you're telling me?
I didn't even know who he was.
Maybe I'm just spitballing here. Maybe no reputable offensive coordinator wanted the job. He said, "I'm not working with Dan." They see that the window is closed, and they say that the flight's left. Mike McDaniel kind of buzzed through Detroit and said, "Yeah, we'll just circle the plane out."
You shut your Pacific Northwest mouth.
I'm just tell it how it is.
Why don't you
on this podcast?
Yeah, I know you live by the sound, but you're making too much of it.
Welcome to Sweat Socks and All That Sauce with Justin K and Tom, where no sport is off limits. The debates are debatable, and insults are just flying everywhere. Last week we realized, 2 weeks ago, because we took last week off, we realized that I have absolutely no clue. My brain is like tumbleweeds when it comes to sports betting and how that whole thing works. And let's be real, when it just comes to betting in general, I go to blackjack tables, and I know, I don't know, you got to put some cards together, numbers, you got to get to 21, things like that.
Math.
I know there's math. And I sit down next to a very clearly either poor or is acting like he has a lot of money old man, and I pretend like I know nothing, and I take his money and I play, and that's how that works. That's my experience of any sort of gambling. So
what's this? What are cards? Oh my gosh, it looks like fun. Can I play? Oh, sure, here. Hand her some money. She promptly loses, or she wins, and then all of a sudden it's not his money anymore, and she's taking it and she's running to the bar. Seen it?
To be a woman.
That's
man.
exactly it. Hey, you could probably do it now. These days, any door is open, I think. Give it a whirl. Let's see what happens. So, yes, this podcast is to chat about sports. However, it's also to teach me things. And the others who also love sports but don't understand all the latest ins and outs and blah, blah, blah. So, if you're anything like me, this episodes for you to learn about sports betting. But before we get into the sports gambling for dummies episode, let's get into one thing that brings joy to every person's heart on this podcast, which is Socktails with Tom.
Booze.
Here we go. So I had a couple of ideas for some fun cocktails I could make, but my friend at the party store gave me something to try. So I feel like we have now a side tab for Socktails with Tom, where stuff the guy at the party store gives Tom to try. So we were.
Why is this party store guy not sponsoring us?
Hey, buddy. Hey, how you been? I don't know. Anyway, we're talking about Michigan basketball and the incredible run they've been on. And he goes, "Let me give you this. You got to try this. You got to try this." So I've never had one of these. This is a University of Michigan themed Buzzball. It is the Lime Arita. Have you guys had Buzzballs?
I have.
No.
I did one time. I thought it was a good idea.
Okay, do they have these in the UK? I feel like you guys are too classy for this.
No, we're not. We're definitely not too classy for it. We do have them. I've just never had them because really sweet things. Yeah, really
is it
sweet
cold?
things make my tummy churn.
Did you chill it?
It's chilled. It's been
been
in the fridge. No, I didn't microwave it before we had it.
Open throat, just guzzle.
So this is the Lime Rita, RITA. They can't even call it a margarita. It's just the Lime Rita. It says
isn't
it's
a margarita with lime anyway? What isn't that kind of?
But it says it's agave with agave wine with lime and lemon juices, natural flavors, and colorings. Colorings?
And colorings.
It is 15% alcohol. Here it is. So I have never had a Buzzball. So away we go.
Let's bust your balls.
That's the way to do it.
Open throat.
They're nasty as shit. It's so bad. The party store is not in your mouth right now.
How would you compare it to Four Locos? Do you remember the day of a Four Loco? Do you remember those days?
You're a desperate hobo drunk. Buzzballs might be for you, just like Four Locos used to be.
You know what? To be honest, this is bad. That's the review. This is bad. Four Locos, though, I don't really remember the flavor. I just remember like clicking into four-wheel drive when you drank it. Well, I remember there's a bunch of kids out in Washington who had like heart attacks and started dying after drinking Four Locos.
Ruined
They
everything.
changed the formula, but before they changed the formula, we all ran to the party store and bought cases of the like original rocket fuel.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know what they did with the original Four Locos?
No.
Like the leftover stock that they had made after they changed because they changed the content of them so they could be, safer.
They fueled a SpaceX rocket to.
You're close. They turned it into E85 ethanol. They powered cars with it.
I feel like you're lying. I feel like you're lying, and you're telling us fake news.
Look
No.
it up. It's not fake.
Tom is drinking in a Four Loco being powered internally while driving a vehicle that's being powered by Four Loco.
Like if you ran out of gas, you could just go and pee in the gas tank and fire the car back up.
Hell yeah! Can't do that with Buzzballs.
Buzzballs. Don't drink them. Don't try them. Don't have them. Here we go.
Yeah. Have you seen they make like a giant one, like the Buzz Bucket? It's like for more than one person to make a point.
Oh, that's not good, dude. That's not good.
So what's their goal? Are they wanting people to have multiples of these in one evening?
No, the trick is you're at the gas station or grocery store or wherever, and like, oh, hey, quick buzz. You buy it because it's kind of shiny. It's like a fishing lure for drunks.
It is. It's like fun to look at. Like,
Yeah.
It's like cute.
But nobody ever has bought 2 Buzzballs. That's the thing is that like the shelf life of Buzzball, like product, it's luckily people age into 21 every day because once you have one, you never have another Buzzball.
And it's 15% alcohol, so it does get the job done. I mean,
so is rubbing alcohol. I mean, you're desperate. At least rubbing alcohol when you're done. I mean, you can use it for other purposes as well. Buzzball, it's just
yeah, I don't know. I drank that whole thing just now, and I'm going to need a ride upstairs. So,
What would you rate it out of 10?
1.
Let's get into sports gambling for dummies. Okay, so what are the easiest bets for someone who is new to sports betting would make, and how would you go about it? That's my overall umbrella question that I want answered.
Justin, why don't you start us off here? And I think maybe we talk about just like over-unders and the money line.
Sure. So over under K, there will be a little number next to the team. There's an over under as in, are we talking here as far as the points?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So there will be, say, 2 teams that are playing, and there will be a number there. And the number will be, so let's say it's the Vikings playing the Lions, and the over under is 75. And that means that the people in Vegas have determined that the amount of points scored between the 2 teams will be 75 points. And you decide they will score more than that or they will score fewer than that. And, based on the final score, you will win or you will lose.
I feel like that's a big number, 75.
Yeah, I know. I just pulled an arbitrary number, except that when those 2 play each other, sometimes, it's fireworks. So they win 40-35, you win. And it doesn't matter who wins or loses. It just matters the combination of points scored between the 2 teams.
That's just total number between the 2 teams. Okay. And then under is the same, but below.
Yes, but they can do the same thing with like Jared Goff passing yards, 250 over under.
Oh
And you
my
decide
God,
he's going to
that
throw
gets
for more than 250 yards today, or he's playing the Vikings, so no fucking way under.
Oh my God. Oh, that's so many numbers to think of and to
Oh.
know. What's an average like passing yards that
That's just it. So it varies. The people who make those numbers, they do a lot of research. And I think ChatGPT, I think AI is doing an even better job of it. They take into account the quarterback, the team they're facing, the conditions, if it's indoor, outdoor, who they're throwing the ball to. There's a lot of factors that
Vegas is scary good at doing this. They are. It is very often that they are within 1 point of what the betting line was. So, for example, the over-under in the Patriots-Broncos game this week is 42.5. The over-under in the Rams-Seahawks
Where's
game,
the half? What's the half? I don't get the half.
That way there's no tie. Like you can't.
So the half is that. So there's no tie. So
Tie to who?
So it's 40. So it's 42.5, right? So if each team scores 21 points, we're at 42.
You lose if you bet the under.
You lose if you bet the under. If it was just 42, nobody wins, nobody loses. It's a push. Everybody wasted their time. So that's why they add that half point, so there is no chance of a tie.
Because Vegas, you don't bet just to not win or lose money.
No, I know you guys. I know when you guys play footy over there, or whatever it is, you guys play 90 minutes, and it's 1-1, and everybody goes home happy, and you sing a song about shagging your brother, and that's that. But we don't do that over here.
No.
We don't tie.
When does it turn into a tie for us? Because it's not often, but when do we ever come out as a tie?
So in American football, the only time you can get a tie is if you go through the full overtime period with no scores.
And it's
Which,
just
by the
one
way, is a
overtime period?
recent addition, which is garbage.
Yeah, I
It's
don't like
really-
it either.
That's
So.
what he started playing international. All of a sudden, we got fucking soft and started letting them play to ties. It's disgusting, but
But there's
So
no
it's
ties
one
in
overtime period.
There's no ties in hockey. There's no ties in baseball. There's no ties in basketball.
Wow, this is exciting. Okay, so Broncos versus Patriots is 42.5
That's the over-under. Again, that's how many points the two teams combined will score.
Okay.
So
All
if
right.
one team
And what
scores
is
42 and the other team scores 3,
Right.
yeah?
it's the over. It hits the over.
Got it.
Yeah.
Now, what would you take? What would you take on that bet?
I'm going under on that because the Broncos quarterback is dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Justin?
Patriots won't need to score that many points.
No, Bo Nix died. So the Broncos are essentially done. So you're basically looking at Patriots in the Super Bowl versus one of the other two teams, the Fighting Staffords or the Seahawks.
Yeah. So, what are we looking for the over/under when it comes to LA and Seattle?
46.5. They're looking for a little bit more higher scoring there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's going to be under.
What are we taking?
I would go
Under.
over on
Okay.
that. I think we're going to have ourselves a shootout.
I think the Rams are going to score about 7 points, maybe 9.
So I think the Fighting Staffords are. I think he's balling. He's balling this year, man. I know you guys have a fantastic defense, but
Best defense ever.
yeah, he's.
85 Bears.
You know, we had a lot of worthless seasons with Matt Stafford here in Detroit, but that guy, just like broken neck, can be out there and just ball. Okay, so the next one we're going to talk about with sports gambling. So we talked about the over/under. I'm going to talk about the money line and the point spread. Kay, are you ready?
This is important,
God.
Kay.
You already lost me.
Okay, so
It's like taxes.
it's but fun.
This is exactly like taxes to me. Just
There's no guarantees in this. It's not taxes.
So when you hear the word money line, that is just picking a team to win straight up overall. And you will get different odds based on whether they are favored or not. So, for example, let's talk about our NFL games here. Let's stick with Patriots Broncos. We've been really harping on. The Patriots are minus 245. So that means you would have to bet $245 to win $100 because they are such big favorites over the Broncos. And that is for them to just win straight up, just 1 point ahead of the Broncos. The other way to bet this would be with the point spread. So the Patriots are minus 5.5 points. So that means that they are favored to win by at least 5.5 points. So you could say that they're going to win by 6, or you could say that they're going to win but by only 5. But that win then would go to the Broncos. So it's like you start the game when a team is minus 5.5 like that. It's like you'd start the game instead of 0-0. We'd start the game. The Patriots have 0 and the Broncos have 5 or 5.5, and then we start the game. And then, as the game goes on, the Patriots would have to eclipse that 5 to win the bet. Okay, does that make sense?
That one makes more sense than this money line. Why do I have to bet $245?
Well, you don't have to bet $245. You bet whatever you want, but to get to the $100 mark, you'd have to bet $245. You end up with $345 in your pocket at the end of it. But you
would?
Yeah, you have to put down $245, and then they'll put on another $100 if you get it right. Flip it. If you bet $100 for the Broncos to win,
Yes.
then you would win $245. Does that make now you've got $345, and you only
Because
had
the bet is in favor. The bet's in favor of the Patriots.
It's because
Right,
the Patriots,
okay.
the Patriots are the big favorite. They are expected to win. You've got a good team playing a team without a quarterback. So if you're going to bet on the Patriots, Vegas is kind of telling you you're going to have to throw a little bit more money on there if you really want to win some money. Because
If you really want to win big.
right.
I understand that aspect. I understand less odds to win the more money you get. I understand that aspect.
Okay, good. We're getting somewhere.
Well, we're getting somewhere. I mean, God, you guys, do you file your own taxes? Do you do your own tax returns? Do you do all that yourself?
They're not
Do
that
ya?
complicated.
No, I don't do taxes. I host a podcast.
I don't do taxes.
Don't need to.
the fuck out of here.
The fucking federal government loves that I don't file my taxes because they don't have to send me a check.
Look at me. Is ice coming for me? Leave me alone. I'm a bald white guy. Nobody wants anything to do with me.
We're spending all of our money on gambling. Okay, so in that instance, would you take, example, Patriots versus Broncos, would you do the money line or would you do the point spread for that game?
Well, it depends.
Can you do both?
Do you think that the Broncos have a chance of winning with their backup quarterback? So I don't.
No.
So what my bet would be on this, I would take the Patriots to cover the 5.5 points. So that means I think the Patriots are going to go to Denver and they are going to win by 6 points or more. Now, if the Patriots go and they win, but they win by only 3 points, I would lose my bet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be so poopy, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it be poopy?
And I think that the Broncos will win. Or I'm sorry, that the Patriots will win, but I do not think they will cover. I think because it's the way the NFL works and that defense is so staunch, I think that, it's going to be like 4 points or less.
Justin, why don't you talk us through, do you want to talk us through parlays or
yes,
or player props?
Parlays. I'll do parlays.
Ooh, okay.
That's a good one.
Let's hear
it.
it.
No, this is not Pirates of the Caribbean invoking Parlay K to
I was thinking partay in the parlay.
You can, I'll tell you what.
All right, guys, that's enough for this week. We're going to sign off right now. See you later. Stay sweaty.
You can partay with a parlay because you can win a ton of money.
Yes.
So a parlay, basically, so you take a bet. See, it's like, I think the Patriots are going to beat the Broncos. Mm-hmm. But I also think that the Seahawks are going to beat the Rams. So if I bet both of those together, that's a 2-leg parlay. And if I get them both right, then I'm going to win an enhanced amount of money. Now, if I get one right and the other wrong, I lose everything. Now, I'm going to go further. I'm going to say the Seahawks are going to win. The Patriots are going to win. The over-under, I'm going to take the over on the Rams game. And I think the Timberwolves are going to beat the Denver Nuggets the next time they play. I'm going to do a 4-leg parlay. And if all those things hit, if all those things happen, then they kind of multiply on top of each other. And so you can have a big payday. But again, if you get any one of those wrong, you can get 3 out of 4 right. Doesn't matter. You lose everything.
Yes, I have seen these ones before. You do lots of things at once, and then one of those is wrong. Yes, I believe I have seen this. Mm-hmm. I feel like I wouldn't have the balls to be able to do that one. But you can put like a small amount on, right?
So it
doesn't have to be a big amount.
That's kind of the way that I gamble, and a lot of people recommend against it. But so for instance, last March, during March Madness, there was 8 games on Sunday. I picked all 8 games. I put $15 on it.
It's just win or lose, not points.
Just win or lose. Just win or lose. I picked all 8 games. I put $15 on it. I won $850.
Yeah.
So and like if one of those games loses, okay, I'm out $15. But you should have seen me in the basement and Karina, bless her soul, she works at a school, so she was in bed.
You didn't tell her about it, right?
Well, but I am silent screaming. Like, because I can't wake her up, but I just won $850 on $15. So it is. You can get a lot. It's obviously the odds are not in your favor, but parlays are a way to get a huge return on a small investment.
I think this might be my favorite thus far. I think I'm going to start putting like 10 quid away a month just to make a parlay bet.
Well, we will. So sometimes in the football season, I will just go through and I'll say, Karina, who's going to win? Jets or Panthers? Who's going to win? The Browns or Steelers? Who's going to win? And we pick the whole slate. And she's gotten 1 or 2 away. And I'll put $5 on it, whatever, no big deal, And she's gotten 1 or 2 away, and those are $400 or $500 payouts if one ever clicks. So it's fun.
I like a parlay. Partay and the parlay. Love that. Okay. Partay and a parlay. What else we got?
So the last kind of leg here, there's obviously much more. There's teasers and there's all kinds of other things that we could get into. But if we're just doing Gambling 101, The last one I would talk about is player props. And especially for like the Super Bowl, the kind of like nuanced props. So player props are like you would say anytime touchdown scorer. So that means, for previous Super Bowls, is Travis Kelce going to score a touchdown? And there will be odds against will he score or will he not? Or as Justin kind of referenced earlier, will Jared Goff throw for more or less than 250 yards? So you can have all of these little player props that are anytime touchdown scorers. How many yards do they get? How many first downs do they collect? Does the defense collect a certain amount of interceptions? And you can bet on all of those little kind of details.
You can bet on the length of the national anthem performance at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You can bet on the color of the Gatorade that will be dumped on the head coach of the winning team.
Yeah.
I always do the coin toss. Every year I do the coin
Start
toss.
out with some action, 50-50. Love it.
Oh, I love to do the coin toss. Is it going to be heads or tails? You could put,
You could make a bet out of anything when it comes to.
I parlay it. I say that they're going to call tails, and it's going to be tails.
But it makes the this is what makes the Super Bowl. I think what makes the Super Bowl is I am on my feet, looking at my watch, timing the national anthem. Like, fuck, speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Rockets red glare, come on.
And there's some asshole who's flying the SR-71 Blackbird that's just slowing it down because he took the under, and he knows it's not going to crescendo until he flies over. That motherfucker slows down on purpose. Oh, it's rigged.
We need somebody like Fergie to come back. What did she do? Was it like the NBA Finals or some shit that she did?
It's the All-Star game.
All-Star, even better. Legend.
Prop bet, will
Fucking
Fergie
legend.
ever perform the national anthem again?
No.
Ever. No. I wish. I fucking. You've taught me a lot.
I was going to say, Kay,
I'm grateful.
I would like you, what have you learned?
I've learned that partays and the parlays are my favorite. I'm renaming them, that entire thing. Partays and the parlays are my favorite.
Fair. That's fair.
However, I think what was the other one that I really liked, that I understood? I think the point spread, the cover. So I think that's what screwed me over or fucked my mind up a bit when you guys were talking about it last time, was the word cover. And I was like, but just why don't you just say the word point spread? Why are you using this word cover for?
Because that's what it's called. It's called, like, if you can cover the point spread, it means you've done your job and you've won by the correct amount of points.
You've thrown a blanket on it.
Yeah, I get. All right, fine.
Covered it.
All right. I like the player props. I have done the what are the brackety things that you do with all the numbers?
Numbers
and
board.
it's like the numbers board thing. I've
Square?
done that before. Squares. That's it. Squares.
That's just pure luck. That's like pull tabs, though. There's no skill to it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was going to be my question. What would your skill be to win to win squares? Oh,
Buy as many as you can.
I mean, I guess your strategy for squares would be you want to hit, for football, you want to hit numbers that come naturally with 3s and 7s.
Right.
Because that's typically how your football scores go. So 6 is good, 7 is good, 14 is good, etc. 10 is good. Like 12's not great, I mean, so it's you try to hit, you got to think, okay, maybe this team's going to get a touchdown, a field goal, a touchdown, a field goal. What does that add up to? So it's it's more trying to just think about the scores there.
Okay. All right. I'm liking this, guys.
But a lot of times you don't get to decide the squares given to you. It's a random draw. So
Right. Depends on who's running the square board.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how do you put in a player's props bet? Is that also in these little betting things? Like, do you create one?
So if you are here in Michigan, I can just log on to any one of the 1 million betting apps, FanDuel or MGM or whatever it might be. I can just log in and I click the game, and then I go to player props, boom, Matt Stafford, anytime touchdown, boom, I click it, I bet it. If you're in Vegas or you are at a sportsbook casino, you can just walk up and say it. I think that Derrick Henry will get an anytime touchdown today. You can make that bet.
Could I say I think he's going to shit his pants on the court and make that a bet?
Somewhere. Not in your regular bets, but I bet that there is a bookie who is willing to take that.
Yeah, he'll take your money. Absolutely.
He'll take my money. Absolutely. Okay. Thank you for teaching me Gambling 101. My parents will not thank you for teaching me Gambling 101. They will be very disappointed in
So can I make a request from you? Okay, Are you legally allowed to gamble in London? Do you guys have sports betting apps?
We can legally gamble in London, yes. Sports bet in London.
If not, her beau knows a guy.
Yes, he
wears a trench
does.
coat.
Okay.
So he
little notepad and he writes it down.
Yeah, he does. He's got a little.
Okay, even if
he's got a little squirrel living in a tree somewhere.
Even if it's only $5, can you post what you bet for this NFL weekend? I would love for you to throw in an NFL parlay and let us know what you bet, and we can cheer along with you.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna do that. I have homework.
I will make the same bet, even if it is stupid. I will ride along with you.
Okay, I'll try to make it fun. I'll try to make it not so bland and boring. I'll find a fun one, and
you should do a parlay that has a over/under, a point spread, and a player prop.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you can do all that?
Yeah, so you do all that in a parlay.
Every color of the rainbow, Kay. We need you to do a little
Somebody
bit of
has a touchdown, the total points, and then who wins and by how much.
I thought a parlay was you pick win or lose of all the games.
Oh no, you just any combination of all of those.
A parlay is any combination of bets.
Oh.
So you can get real weird with parlays.
It's going to be
I'm
awesome.
excited about that.
2 football games, and somehow Kay's going to have a 78-leg parlay. And she's going to hit it.
Parlay's got more legs than a spider.
This is not the month to do it either because, like, I got paid super early last month, getting paid super late this month. This is not the month to do it, but...
It's $5, however many squids that is. That's fine.
Ryan, can I borrow 5 squids?
Ryan, can I borrow $5? He says yes. Legend. So 2 questions that I want you guys to quickly answer for me. What's the stupidest sports bet you've ever made? And is it your tattoos, Justin?
Yeah, well, fucking, what do you think? Obviously, I bet on a regular season game between the Vikings and Seahawks, and might I add that the Vikings had them at halftime, and I got real drunk and talked a whole bunch of shit, I believe, on social media. And then the next day, I got this, which is really nice now because it's really paying off. And then the second dumbest bet I ever did was this one. Hang on, I can't get it on the All right, that was a regular season bet. Mariners Twins, who's going to have the better regular season, and the Twins into the All-Star break were crushing it, and then had a meteoric, and the Mariners went the other direction. And now I have this sweet trident, which makes me look like a very effeminate Aquaman to my friends from Minnesota.
We need to get a Kraken on there somewhere.
Oh, the Kraken I'm going to get because I want it. That's next.
Fair. All right, Tom.
Fullback. Mine, I am just overly optimistic every preseason, and I will usually put $5 or $10 on Red Wings, Pistons, Tigers, Lions to make it to the finals. And as you guys both know, that hasn't happened in a long fucking time. So that's my dumbest bet.
Wouldn't it be cool though if you parlayed it like all 4 teams are going? $10 says all 4 make it in one season. God.
I would need a pillow for my lap. I mean, that would be
cream worthy. Oh my God.
You'd make so much money on that bet, you could actually afford to go to all those championship games.
That's accurate.
I would.
Same in your situation. Let's be real about Minnesota, okay? So calm down over there. You'd be in the same situation. Look at that deadpan face. And what is one sports bet, either style and or like actual bet, that you would never make?
I would never bet on an NBA game because they are rigged.
Ah.
It's fair.
And there it is.
Okay.
I don't bet against my teams. So
Good job, Pete Rose.
even though I know that there's some times where, like, man, yeah, Lions are probably going to lose today, or this is not a great matchup for the Tigers, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm rooting against my team. So I don't bet against my teams.
Well, that's poetry. Thank you.
Thank you
for sharing that, Tom. Thank you very much. Thank
You're
you.
very welcome, Kay.
Thank you guys for teaching me everything there is to know. Well, the 101 version, yes.
Well, we haven't. Now we need to take this and we need to apply it to. We need to pick the games for this week for the NFC.
Oh,
AFC.
apologies. Yes. Okay. Can we please pick these? Can we please pick our bets? For well, I thought I'm doing my own. I'm doing my own parlay.
Yeah,
Am I not?
Listen, this is the big tiebreaker for you guys in your wiener water wine. I think it comes down.
I feel like this is going to roll all the way into the Super Bowl, and then I'm going to try to forget it because I think I'm losing. Anyways, first game of the weekend, we have the Patriots visiting the Broncos. Bo Nix, quarterback of the Broncos, has died. His funeral is on Monday. It is right. The game is Patriots minus 5.5.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm taking the Broncos to cover. They're going to lose, but now by 5.5.
I'm taking, now that I understand this.
Do you?
Wait. So when you say Patriots to cover...
No, the Broncos to cover, I should say. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The Patriots,
no, I think that's what you said.
If the Patriots cover, they would need to win by 6.
Yeah. I say the Broncos will not lose by 5.5.
I think Patriots will win by 6 or more.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Kay's taking the Pats in the cover, and I'm going with Kay.
Okay.
The second game, the Los Angeles Staffords and the Justin Seahawks. Seahawks are just a 2.5-point favorite. Seahawks are at home. So you are fighting the
loudest, rowdiest stadium in the NFL.
You're fighting the 12th man. What's it going to be? 60 degrees there, you fucking bastards?
30 something probably. I don't know. Yeah.
You know what it is?
It might be wet.
Do you know what it is here in Detroit today?
Ooh, I don't want to know.
Yeah, it's 3 degrees.
Oh, fuck.
That's not even the wind chill.
Oh, man. I'm on the east side of the mountains here where it's colder and it's still like 35 today.
We don't have mountains anywhere. We just have lakes.
Listen, Tom, nothing is as bad as Duluth, Minnesota, when it was negative 40 regular temp.
That wind coming off the lake.
Nothing beats it.
Yeah. You guys are driving to work to do a morning show for 4 listeners.
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. It was like 14. Mm-hmm. Fuck you. And it was dark. It was cold.
We cuddled.
Hey, guys, we're live from the tunnels in Minneapolis. The tubes.
Okay. Right.
By the way, Seattle to cover, 100%.
Oh, wow. What's the points for that?
2.5. So Seattle will need to win by a field goal. 3.
Oh, God, I feel like that's a good one. And I think I'm going to follow suit.
All right, I'm going to go fighting Staffords.
Just to win.
Just to win. I'm going to go money line. I'm not even going to take
money line.
I'm going to go fighting Staffords to win.
Okay.
Money line for hot dog, wiener water wine.
So right now, Justin's in the lead 2-1. We each have 1K. And then the last one.
What was the other one?
The last one was the Rams Bears. Okay, you and I took the Rams. Justin took the Bears. So we all tied.
Lame.
Okay.
2 points across the board for all of us.
2 points across the board for all of us. We've just gone through all that. So now we are down to our bets that we've made this week. Justin, Broncos cover and Seattle to cover. Kay, Pats to cover and Seattle to cover. Tom, Pats to cover and Rams to win.
There it is.
Let's see how this goes.
Hot,
oh, Lord.
Hot dog wine.
Mm-hmm. Hot dog, water, wine. Thank you for introducing me into sports, the sports gambling world. To send us out, as always, each week, Justin gives us his wise words of wisdom.
I'd like to say I was raised in a generation of participation trophies and not keeping score, and it was fucking terrible. And I know that America has shifted, and we've kind of changed on that, although I do know that there's still some youth organizations that don't keep track of score because they're playing for fun, and fuck that. Like, that is not what we're trying to build in America. But can I say that there's one organization out there that goes above and beyond to go past just making sure we keep score and hold people accountable, and that is the NFL. And I would like to salute them for continuing to be the greatest organization on earth when it comes to sports and professional sport bowling. Because, you know what? It's not just that you're not good enough. It's that you're not good enough right fucking now. Like, we have the attention span in America of the NFL, and I'm here for it. I don't care if you're, I don't know, Mike Tomlin. What's that you say? 19 years, you never had a losing season? You won us a Super Bowl, and you've been to the playoffs countless times? You're fucking out. I mean, I know he quit, but like the writing was on the wall. What's the guy's name? Sean McDermott from the Buffalo Bills? 98-50 as the head coach of the Buffalo Bills. 8 playoff runs. Gone. Don't fucking care. You didn't win it now, you're out. We aren't seeking good, we're seeking perfection, and that's what we should all aspire to do. So I think we should all take a page out of the NFL playbook and be more like them.
Amen.
Wow. I disagree. Thanks for joining Sweat Talks and all. That's awesome, Justin.
Because all three of us just got fired from this podcast.
I was going to say, but this podcast is the exception. To all potential sponsors, like, we'll catch on sooner or later.
Yeah, we're all done. Thanks. It's been great.
Thanks for joining Sweat Talks and all that sauce with Justin K and Tom. You can watch the show on YouTube while supplies last. Follow us on socials at Sweat Talks Pod. And if you want to chime in, feel free to send us an email at sweattalkspodcast@gmail.com. Until next time.
Just stay sweaty.